Hey y'all, I want to start doing something really cool. Well, who knows if it's going to be cool. I hope it is. I hope it's helpful for you. You all signed up for my AI with Jay email list, and I've sent basically nothing out. So what I want to do is provide you kind of a tip of the week or a tool of the week that I found really valuable. I think one of the problems that people have in this AI space is knowing, what do I even do with all this stuff? It seems like it's changing all the time. And so I just want to slowly walk you through some things that have been of really high value to me in my workflow. I would say that personally, I'm now doing probably 4 to 5 times the volume of work that I was doing, 5 years ago, and not any more stressed out about it. And in fact, I'm having a great time. I want to walk you through that. And today, I'm going to take you through my first and maybe one of my favorite tools right now. There's a handful of them, so I'm going to give them to you each week. And it's called Granola. I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to take you through a little presentation of this particular app that I have going on here, and we'll see how this works. Okay, so here is Granola. This is a app that records meetings both online and in person. And you're like, well, I've seen lots of meetings that happen in person or online, and a lot of bots that show up on calls. But here's what's special about Granola. One, it doesn't show up on the call. The other thing is it doesn't actually record the audio or the video of the meeting. Now that kind of seems like a negative, but to some extent it's a positive, because if you're going to record audio or video, you have to have permission from the other person, or at least they have to know about it. When you're going to transcribe or get notes, in many places you don't. And I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong. But you can see I've got all these different folders over here, and these are all different meetings that I've had. So this is one of my coaching clients that I've been working with. He runs an agency and is looking to grow. And these are the last 3 meetings that I had with him. And what's cool about it is I can comment or ask questions about those meetings. Even more so, I can come up here and I can ask questions about any meeting that I have. So I can say, let's try this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how positive or negative have I been in my last week of meetings? I don't know. It's a random question. It's the first thing that came to mind. It's going to go search through all my transcripts from all my meeting notes in person and online, and it's going to come up with some kind of evaluation of me, which I'm going to reveal to you live in person here. We'll see how it goes. It's thinking deeply about it, so I don't know if that's good or bad. You can also click on this, and you can see what it's thinking about, which is interesting, and then it's going to create a result. Based on your meetings the past week, I'd rate your positivity 7 or 8 out of 10. I'll take that any day of the week. And then it kind of walks through what is good and what's not. I also could say, hey, list my recent to-dos. Have you ever done a meeting in person or otherwise and forgotten to do something you said you would do? I have. Well, this will literally go through my last 3 meetings, and it will remind me of all the things that I need to do. I can also have it write me a weekly recap, and it will go back and review all my meetings and write that recap. Now, I categorize things by different areas because I have one-on-ones with certain people, or I work with certain organizations, churches, ministries, businesses, and I can segment those things out. So if I want to have questions about a particular area, I can go back to those individual conversations and review them. So I find this app to be incredibly helpful. The way it works is really simple. You just click New Note, and it'll just start recording right now. So because I click New Note, you can see down here, it's immediately starting to record. As soon as I click Stop, it'll stop. But during a meeting, I could say something like this. What have we discussed so far? I mean, nothing, because I just started the note. It just says you started the recording, you stopped the recording, yada, yada. But if I had a longer meeting going, I can actually chat with it on the fly, and then I can add it to an individual folder. You can't see this now, but if I had an upcoming meeting, oh, you can see it. I have an upcoming meeting in 28 minutes, and you can see it shows my meeting, and then when I click this, it'll actually jump over and start a meeting note for that meeting, which I don't really want to do now because I've not started that meeting yet. But I find this to be incredibly valuable because I'm in so many different meetings with so many different contexts. I can just be where I am. I can forget about what's going on a little bit. I mean, not forget about what's happening in the meeting, but forget about everything outside of that meeting and know that I'm going to have really good notes captured in it. So I'm going to put the link to this in the description. It's called Granola. It is my favorite note-taking app so far. Notice when I hit stop and hit generate notes, it's going to write a summary of what I said. It's going to let me copy a link. I can share it with other people who were in the meeting or not in the meeting. I can write follow-ups, I can write details, I can send it to HubSpot or Slack or Zapier, all kind of things. I'm not trying to get the nuance of it all. I just want you to know that if you're looking for a way to remember what you said in meetings or what other people said, to take good notes, to summarize, to be able to then search and perform actions against those notes, this is super helpful. So Granola, it's my favorite one so far that I've found. That might change in a month, but for now, I'd love you to try it out. If it's helpful, let me know in the comments. Or if you found a different tool that you like better, I'd love to hear that too. And we'll see you soon.